Hey y'all. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Welcome to What's the Chattel Rasha? What's the Chattel Rasha, where we do the treasure box readings for the overall collective. So welcome. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select all, so you're notified when I go live or I post a video, upload a video, post anything on my community board on my channel. And then also make sure you check out what's Goddess Queen Just Me 23 .com, and then also that's where you can get my deck. Since that just went off, my Etsy store just went off. You can sign up and do just lost words because the dang noise. Let me turn this thing off, but I know some of y'all like it because it's like a sign of synchronicity. So let me see if I could turn it down some. No, it ain't gonna let me turn it. Okay, swimming for the other side. Okay, so like I was saying, if you're interested in purchasing my deck, www.goddessqueen23.com. This is a deck. Remember the time tarot deck. It's available for pre-order, and then also my Etsy store, Goddess Queen Just Me. It's available there as well. Also, again, check out Goddess Queen Just Me 23. That's my regular page when I first hit YouTube, and then also Build a Nation by Word of Mouth. I didn't know where I was going to go with Build a Nation by Word of Mouth because I knew the information that I was given was like putting out to everybody else was it was a lot different than what everybody else was doing on YouTube. So on me being a small man, they already had pushed like a stop on my channel once the message that I was producing there, especially when I start talking about Lucifer and the reptilians, because I was talking about their connection, his connection to them, a whole totally different way than anybody that was on YouTube and so on. So they had to sit there and stop, right? And then that's when the secret societies come out. Okay, she a middleman, she a young, he's a middleman. They know way more information than what we have educated them to know. Only way that they would know that information is if they were a part of that life, that time in that life, if they are part of what type of bloodline. And then that's when they start putting their foot soldiers in these jobs, in these schools with your kids to pay attention to exactly what all do you know as far as when it comes to who you are and where you come from, right? And then they're knowing, she's a fish out of water or he's a fish out of water because he's not abiding by our system anymore. And the information that they're giving could be, either good right now or it could be bad right now, depending on where they are whenever it comes to people waking up, right? And the things that's going on just around the whole world. So again, that's going to be I didn't know about running for president until Trump. I want to say 2 years that Trump got into office. And then I finally understood where him and Kanye West little thing, what they were doing when it comes to my people. And I kept paying attention to when the whole United States, we had certain states that had when the city was just not working. It was not COVID or anything. They just stopped shutting down. And it was certain articles that was laws that went up. And I was like, damn, Trump is trying to get people that are indigenous to go reclaim, because when the cities went down, that's what he was trying to do. And I kept saying that shit on my Facebook. I was like, all we need to do is go down to the Capitol and tell them who I was. And then I start trying to meet up with the pharaohs and the guys that I knew and the chiefs that I knew that was in my area, because I knew who I was. I knew who Texas was. I knew what significant power that Texas has as far as when it comes to born and raised out of Texas. So everybody just looked at me like I was crazy, looked at me like I was foolish, right? And these are my own family members and friends and co-workers. So just imagine you have the same journeys as far as when it comes to your awakening and remembering who you are. It's just, again, depending on who you are, your situations are going to be different. And like I told you, it's up to you to keep pushing yourself, even when you feel like You can't keep going. People are sitting there doubting you, doubting who you are, and you get that nudge and you get that pull from your higher self telling you to keep going. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, right? Even whenever you feel like you don't want to get out of bed, take that day of rest, right? You could be needing to take that day of rest. And then I can guarantee you, if this is something that's part of your purpose, you're going to keep doing it, right? Regardless of how many times you have to reset, regardless of how many times you have to stop and start all over and relearn certain things or whatever, you are still going to be always aligned when it comes to your purpose, even if they have you stopping for a year or so, again, because you don't never know what's going on. You eating and drinking shit that they causing your ass to go to sleep shit. We over here drinking a high dose of melatonin shit because this shit is making us, our brain and shit, forget shit, so just imagine, they give these kids these melatonin and adults to calm down and go to sleep. Shit, just imagine what we've been drinking in our waters and our beverages and our food that is sleeping shit to make our brain just have this, one side of the brain ain't working over here, one side of the brain over here, we gonna lose this memory. Okay, we gonna all put them frequencies here. So just imagine how much work they have been doing on you outside of like the drugs that they have created, the bad drugs, the drugs that help you with your health problems and so on. It's just, all of it is all a part of Pandora's box. It's all a part of how deep does this rabbit hole go, okay? And it's up to you if you're going to keep going, because I can tell you it is very discouraging at times. It's very lonely. Your ass is going to be, I'll be always singing that song, I'm so lonely. But again, you got to find a sense of humor out of this. I went from crying. I remember when I was just going through, and meditation made me cry a lot. And so when I was starting to really meditate in my chair, not this chair, but it was the other chair, and in my bed and on the ground and shit, it was a lot of purging that I was going through when it comes to crying and just crying. So after that, I was like, okay, I'm out of this crying shit. What is another thing? And I'm looking, okay, what can you do to get yourself out of this hurt energy? I know every time that they put me in a bad energy, it stops me from progressing. It stops me from, taking my focus off of the knowledge, the information, and anything that I'm gaining at that time. So I was like, I always like funny shit. So I would make sure I put on a comedy. Make sure I look on Facebook or something, watch shit that has to do with being funny, right? Just to get myself back up, or find certain songs that I can make fun of. If a motherfucker piss me off, I'm saying, move, bitch, get out the way, hold big, so stuff like that keeps you it keeps you at a level of where your insanity is not all over the place and you ready to just tick, 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 booms. There's times that you tick, 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 boom, right? But I can guarantee you you're going to be set up for one point where, like, when you ready to put on because I can tell you, last year and this year, it was times where I was putting on my motherfucking titty shoes, ready to get in my motherfucking car and drive. And here come my daughter walking in front of me. So it's always certain things that pop up or certain situations that come in to calm you down, to help you. Again, some people don't have it that way, depending on, like I told you, everybody's journey is not the difference. Everybody don't do the same work that you do. Everybody don't heal the way that you heal. Everybody does not have the same blood that's running through their veins. And that's something that you have to understand during a spiritual awakening. Yes, we all look the same, but we don't all come from the same time. We don't all have the same, our blueprints are not the same. We ain't all taking the same steps, and my husband work at, the grocery store, and her husband work at the grocery store, and I'm a stay at home. It's not all the same. It's all different ways that play out for your situations when it comes to your journey, your path, and your situation, right? So again, I just want to say thank y'all for allowing and pushing me to keep going, right? Even when I know my family and friends, and I was going through I still kept going. I still made sure that I got myself up because I knew I was like, my purpose is bigger than this, right? Didn't understand it, until, like I said, Kanye and Trump was the one that made me. And when Kanye said he put his name on that motherfucking ballot, I said, oh, so you ain't got to go to school. Okay, I already know Trump ain't like none of the presidents. And then I was already learning at that time that these motherfuckers was all ran from the same bloodline all the way to Obama. And again, my people, when you tell them that Obama is not for us and he married to a transgender, it don't sit right with them, because again, we've been waiting so long to get somebody in the office. So again, that's like another heartbreaking situation that my people got to go through when it comes to the big things, everything getting exposed, right? But again, they already putting shit in the music. There's already one rapper that already saying his songs. He said, I wonder how Michelle gonna feel when she get locked up. She already saying all this, if she gonna make it when she get locked up. You see what I'm saying? So they're already putting certain messages and certain things out there to help you, heal or help you understand what's going on. It's always riddles. It's always riddles to catch you, for you to catch, to help you with your puzzle piece. Always. It's just up to you if you're going to stop, sit down, do your study, invest in you, and stop entertaining and letting everybody else entertain you, right? So it's up to you if you're going to stop. Again, there's other things that's a factor. There's clones, there's shapeshifters, there's black magic, there's spells, there's all types of things that are stopping and delaying you outside of you and your own free will as well, right? That can hinder you, that can sway you to go this way if they ain't protecting themselves. And if they just, like I told you, a lot of us have clones and shapeshifters. You see that fucking orb just go, yeah, bro, zigzag got this bitch. Yeah, clones and shapeshifters that have been around us all our life since we was a kid, all the way until who you are now. And again, depending on where your journey is, you're going to know that. And some people don't even know that yet. Some people still don't know about motherfucking aliens. Okay, some people still don't know, their true identity when they color. It's just so much confusion right now when it comes to the world, period. Okay, and so that's the message that I have. For some reason, my ancestors told me to get the spiritual animal deck and use the spiritual animal deck for this reading, and I was just like, okay, all right, I guess that pushes a different type of energy, because again, we see these animals. And I was talking, it was so crazy that my son was he has a project that they have to do about conspiracy theory stuff, and so he was like, Mom, I need you to help me, because that's mama all day. I'll help you with any of that, right? So he was like, I don't know what I'm going to choose. And then he said they finally had a list, and he wanted to go Princess Diana, and then somebody had already picked that. He was like, there was one about birds are not real. And I was just thinking about all these motherfucking creatures that just be sitting outside your house just looking and shit. And I'm like, bro, these motherfuckers been getting us, bro. So for real, they already got fucking drones the size of bees, and they already showed us all this shit in that fucking Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So just imagine like where we are right now, and what the illusion, how deep this illusion that we've been in. So when he was talking about, he was like, yeah, they were talking about one. He was like, The Simpsons was one, because The Simpsons always know everything. And then he was like, I'm doing Tupac. So I was just like, okay. Is he really? He was like, that's the conspiracy. Is he really alive or is he dead? And I was like, all right, so I'm gonna see what you got, and then mama gonna come in and help you. Okay, so I'm excited to do that project with him. So, and because like I told you, Tupac was a warrior. He already knew where he came from. He had Nefertiti tatted on his body, right? His mama was a Black Panther. His mama also was on drugs and stuff like that. It was a lot of stuff that he went through without not having a father around. So again, he learned respect for a woman a totally different way, right? A totally different way. And he even rapped about it in his music. And then it was just so upsetting to me when it comes to Tupac, because again, I remember, I think whenever he passed away, I was like so it was 96. I know I was at Lee Junior High, so I was either in 7th grade or 8th grade. And we used to have to, when the bell rung, we used to have to sit there in class, and it had like this news. It would tell us a little bit stuff about the news, and then it had like news stuff for the school and the kids. And they put that shit up there, and I was in school, and I was just like, and they had the fucking car, the bullet holes, and them rushing him in the hospital. And I was just sitting here like, okay, he gonna make it. He been shot again. This is new, this is new to Tupac. And boy, when the whole United States just shut down, right? Because again, just who he was. And then it just pissed me off, because the character that they played and displayed, him as was this ruthless thug. Da 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 da. Yes, he was all that, but guess what? He didn't forget where he came from, right? And if people tried to belittle him, he used where he came from to make sure that they knew that he was not to be fucked with, even though he, because he's a thug. He been through all this shit. He got a black crack fiend mama that raised him and da 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 da. So you already know the stereotypes type situations with him. When they start playing, and I had to go to YouTube to start listening to the stuff that they were saying about Tupac in his interviews. And when he would sit in front of these people, that man blew my mind because of who he was for real, and not what they showed me throughout I was a child. So it was just like heartbreaking to me at that time, because I was just like, damn, this man went to the government and told the government. Like, I don't even think people know that. He went to the government and he told the government, let me buy back my cities. Let me help them clean the cities up. And they rejected him. But they still painted him this picture of this gangbanger. Right? They never showed us any of that shit about Tupac. But they showed it about the drugs, the hoes, the shooting. But this man went to y'all as a thug that was willing to give his money to help bring his people back, and they rejected him. And that's when he started going into that court case with that girl and all that shit, and they set him up for that shit, right? So they changed his whole character at that time, because at that time he knew he was getting pointed. He knew he was getting targeted, right? But people didn't know what Tupac was really doing, right? So people wear his shirts. They don't even know who he is. I just went into the store today and the guy was like, I got 2 compliments. I love your shirt. I love your shirt. And this is the shirt that my daughter gave me. And she was just like, the guy at the register, he was like, yeah. He was like, a guy had him on, and I asked him, hey, because it's a Poetic Justice shirt. And he goes, hey, have you ever watched the movie? And he was like, no. And he was like, do you know who he is? And he was like, no. He said, so why did you get the shirt? And I was just like, all I could do was shake my head, because they don't even know the man that they wearing, the greatness that man is. They just buying this shirt just to wear it. You see what I'm saying? So that's how legends get washed away, because there's true stories they're never told. The true them is never told, right? He used to fight and argue with the celebrities all the time, talking about, you got all this money and we got people out here homeless. What the fuck are y'all doing? Right? And so when he got in there, again, he told you about the Illuminati. He told you about him going from the gangs to the mafia with Snoop Dogg and fucking Suge Knight, and then he went from that to the Illuminati. And the Illuminati, he said, I had to get out of that, homie. That was not for me. And I've been through the mafia, I've been through the fucking gangs, I've been through the projects. That shit was not for me. So he rejected the Illuminati, so he was a target then. That's another target on his head. So, like I told you, it was not just a music industry that was trying to take that man out. They was trying to take his ass out from the top, because he had too much power, and the power that he had, he was going to use it the right way. So they had to get rid of him. But we going to tarnish his reputation at the same time. We ain't going to tell you about how great this man is. We going to just think of it, everybody think he just was about money, cars, and hoes, and drugs, and alcohol, and da-da-da-da-da. But Tupac had interviews that he said, I don't disrespect women. Yeah, I will call her my bitch, but he said, I'll make sure that if I have 10 bitches in front of me, they're going to feel the love. And that's the reason why the women, you see why Jada was so into him, right? That was an emperor that knew he was an emperor, that knew he had enough love to give to everybody, even if it was 10 bitches around him. So, like I told you, he was different. He was a different person. Now, Nipsey, I don't know a lot about Nipsey, but I do know that Nipsey was trying to do the Dr. Saba thing, changing the health. Again, that's another motherfucking thing that they don't want you to do. That's what Left Eye. Left Eye was over there seeing Dr. Sebi when she got murdered and killed, and her motherfucking all of a sudden the motherfucking cow go across the motherfucking highway that got nothing but cars in it. Bitch, you ain't make that. That story just didn't pan out to me. I said, you look at the video, you see all the cars. There's no cars moving. What do you mean a cattle just ran across? No, bro. Somebody fucked with her motherfucking car vehicle like they did with Aaliyah's plane, because Aaliyah had that motherfucking movie that she came out with when she was a fucking pharaoh. Lilith. That's who she was playing. So they get them, they use them as pawns. They use them as pawns. And it's up to our people to not allow their legacy to just get tarnished because people, Queen of the Damned, yeah, she was playing Lilith. Right? That's why I was so surprised that they didn't take Eddie Murphy out and Angela Bassett out for Vampire in Brooklyn, but they got Weatherspoon for it. So they didn't get Eddie Murphy because Eddie Murphy was already having sex with transgenders, so they was looking at him foolish. They knew all his shit, so they was using all that shit. You know, him and Johnny Gill had a love affair where Johnny Gill was living in the back of his outhouse for a while, and his wife was a part of. They knew about what was going on. They talked about all that shit, right? So like I told you, Angela Bassett, I don't know. I'm still kind of like, literally, I haven't heard anything about her, right? I haven't heard anything about her. Like you usually will hear certain things about celebrities. So her, I don't know if she's just like a regular person and she just one of them ones that got motherfucking lucky or she's one of them silent ones. So I don't know. So I still look on the side of her, but I know they took Weatherspoon's ass out because Vampire in Brooklyn. Because now we understanding that who the originals really are and how that shit in Babylon and shit. We in Babylon, and it had a lot of information in Vampire Brooklyn and shapeshifters and all that types of stuff with the religion. It talked about a lot in that movie, right? So today they got me talking. But I love me some Tupac. And it's just crazy. That just blew my mind when that man, I said, damn, you asked him all You know, I ain't gonna get that personal. I'm just gonna ask you, have you watched the movie? Do you know who you wearing? And that's it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, okay, he don't know. He was like, so why are you wearing the shirt you don't even know? Oh, shit. I was like, okay, I would have stopped at the 2 questions and then be like, okay, never mind. It's just, maybe it's the color. That's the reason why he got it, right? But Tupac is real. He was real, bro. He knew where he come from. He got Nefertiti tatted on him. And Nefertiti is the mantis's head goddess. So, got 244 in the chat. We got 151 likes. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. That's crazy. I said Nefertiti. There go the motherfucking grasshoppers right there. Oh, it's gonna get ready to be grasshopper season. Just know that. So you got 252 in the chat. We got 154 likes. So let's see what's going on. I didn't mean to get all up in there and talk about Tupac and talk about some stuff, but I got led to it. Okay. So we got Buffalo Spirit, first card that come out. Well, second card, we got Coil Fish and Buffalo Spirit. Fucking stupid. My ancestors be getting on my motherfucking nerves, bro. Now I'm understanding why they made me get this motherfucking deck. So they want me to tell you this. Okay, so Divine Feminines that's watching this, you have a masculine that represents. If you ain't never got the spiritual animal deck before, for the ones that you do got the spiritual animal deck, you have a masculine that represents, our masculines, shit, because I know mine is masculines that represents, there's an animal that represents each one of them. And so again, if you have a twin flame, you got an animal that's for your twin flame, you got an animal for your twin ray, or it could be an insect. So it could be an animal or insect. You got an animal for or insect for your divine partner, your life partner, divine soulmates. You have certain animals that represent them. So if you do have this deck, they're saying for you to get your deck and start paying attention, because they're going to start showing up as insects and animals, okay, for the next week is what I heard. So if you not only if you watching me and you watch somebody else and you see that same animal's there that you know is for that masculine, or that same insect that's there for that masculine, then you know that's that masculine that's talking about it. So, okay. And you could start seeing the motherfucking animals go on the road. Are they on the back of a bumper sticker or on the motherfucking TV? And it's gonna drive. So divine feminine, you're getting ready to have an insane moment where you're gonna start seeing certain animals and insects that represent certain masculines. So this could be like that energy when you first start seeing numbers and you was like, I'm finna hit the lotto and da-da-da-da. You're gonna be seeing the motherfucking animals for a whole week back to back. Like they playing tic-tac-toe or Connect Four with your ass. Just know that. So coral fish. So we have there is always enough. So we got the number 36 here. And then we got buffalo spirit. It says the abundant universe will provide. It said the number 10. So 10s represents completions. And this is a 9. So 9s represents movement and moving on. So you got a 10, completion. So somebody is moving on from the energy of thinking they're not good enough or you're not good enough is what I'm hearing. They're allowing the universe to guide them to their abundance. Okay, coil fish is also like a yin yang symbol when it's a divine counterpart as well. Okay, and then buffalo spirit, indigenous, gaining your, the buffalo is one of the biggest animals as far as when it comes to like the four-legged in United States. It was also a symbol of Indians, right? As far as when it comes to Indian DNA. So a buffalo was the meat that the Indians ate before they gave them the pork, the chicken, the beef. Okay, they killed and slaughtered all the buffalo from the United States to cause an issue as far as when it comes to putting them in the matrix and just providing them the food that's contaminated to fuck them up. So again, that was a hidden agenda to kill all the buffalo and get rid of them, right? Because again, that was a part of them taking control and keeping you in their fucking system. Okay. Same thing with fishing. There was certain fish that you caught. You didn't have the equipment to go all the way down and get the fucking shrimp and all that shit. You didn't have the equipment to do that. They created that because they already knew what the fuck was at the bottom of the ocean. You didn't know what the fuck is at the bottom of the ocean. Can you just imagine? There could be, and I know there still probably is, there could be fucking just cities of shit at the bottom of the ocean, and we don't know because we don't got the equipment. Same thing, right? Reason why we can't get in the motherfucking plane and just fly wherever. Even if you got a plane, you still got to have land clearance to cover certain land, right? So just imagine the land that you can't cover when you got a plane. Half of us can't even afford a plane. So you see how they getting away with a lot of shit? Like Tupac said, if I can rocket the ship out of this bitch, I'll rocket out of this hoe. But he'll hit that motherfucking dome and fall right back down. But again, he was being real. Everybody can't be a pilot. Everybody can't be a captain. Everybody ain't going, you got to think about everything that they was able to cover up. And how long we been fooled by these motherfuckers. So you got koala spirit. So it says spirit has a plan. So you always have a plan regardless if you don't know if you need to go right, left, over, under, backwards, forward. Spirit always has a plan for you. If you tapped into the source is always going to connect with you, either your higher self, your ancestors, somebody walking and saying some shit to you and you like, damn, how the fuck she gonna say some shit like that? And I just got finished watching this motherfucking movie, or I just got finished studying this and I don't even know who this woman is or this dude is, but at this time of the day, after I finish and I got this shit right on my brain, they come in and say a word, or they come in and start speaking about something that already was talking about by myself in my own bubble. Damn, the universe works in crazy ways. Again, spirit always has a plan for you, right? Even when you feel like you stuck. Song that's on right now is Crooked Smile, playing by J. Cole. Look like my eyebrows thick as hell. Is the real, and these are my real eyebrows. All mine. This is all mine. Okay. So people be asking me about my eyebrows. I'll be like, these is mine. You'll know when I have my eyebrows made, but these is mine. Okay. You got Beaver spirit. So somebody is wanting to come in and rebuild, repatch, because you know fucking a beaver fort, it can water and shit can go through it unless you really have a team and you working together and making sure you got everything tightened in there. So I feel like now he want to come in and he wants to work as a team. It says lay a solid foundation. You got a 6. So there could definitely be past life activations that you and this masculine is having. Okay. So you got bat spirit. So I'm Batman. Hear this energy in here. I'm the bad guy. Okay. So bat spirit, or it could be Morpheus. Is his name Morpheus? We just went to go see that damn Bat movie. It was good. I liked it. So that you could have one of them motherfuckers over here. Somebody that was sick and they finally get their motherfucking superpowers and shit. And now you can't kill their ass. Shit, they went from being crippled and on the slow bus, and now this motherfucker is unstoppable in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you got the evil villain of a friend that's over here trying to take your shit, and you was over there trying to save their life and shit. And this bitch he wanna double cross you. Cause you say, I'm trying to save you. You don't want to have this. And you still decide to do shit. So again, if you ain't watched it, you gotta watch it. So there's crooked people around. Crooked Smile is playing in the background. So this could be good people or bad people. Then you got this turkey energy over here. Let me give you this gobble gobble shit. A crooked smile. I'm going to feed you and then I'm going to slaughter y'all asses. That's what really happened on Thanksgiving and shit. Let me feed you, get you all stuffed up and shit, and we gonna slaughter your ass still. Even though we said we gonna do this trade, we gonna take our money and our gold back in this food and your women, and we gonna take your land after we fed your ass. Okay, so turkey spirit, it says give with gratitude and grace. Okay. So there's family members involved in this. So that's where I'm taking, because you know holidays, it's family and friends. So like I said, crooked smile people, you and your masculine and feminines realizing who the crooked smile people are in your mix, right? On top of that, you have been trying to bridge a bridge together as far as a bond, you know, where y'all working as a team, allowing your higher self to be in tune and be in charge and using your intuition to guide you, right? Along with your ancestors, along with, you know, the universe, soul, tribe, and soul members, even if it fucking hurts, because you're going to have trials and tribulations when you are in a spiritual awakening and when you are in a spiritual blood war with folks that you didn't even know. You have these wars going on and in spiritual realm, and then also in the 3D for the ones that y'all physically be getting in fights, right? Rivalries, competition. But again, it always has anybody that you have a rivalry with, anybody that you have a competition with, it's a deeper history between you and that person, not in this world, in this lifetime, but other lifetimes too, right? Depending on how old your soul and your spirit is. And that's a part of you removing their mask, remembering exactly who you are, so you can detect who these motherfuckers is, regardless if they family members, frenemies, enemies, and your lovers, right? Lovers can turn bad too, because they always had a motherfucking mask. They just had a mask. No, I ain't gonna say that. Family got the most fucking family got the mask that's hard to come off. You can pull off a lover's mask faster than you can with a family member. And that's why I always say that the matrix is the hardest part for family vertex for people to get out of, because they don't understand that shit. And your masculines, it take a while for them to get that shit. Okay. So you got the skull of beetle spirit, and then you got flower bomb energy over here, and then you got the elephant spirit. So Scola, so somebody's ancient. So we got a lot of motherfucking beetles outside of our house. My kids is like, why are all these beetles over here? I said, because we're having our ancient activations. Oh, so they learned to help put them back on their back whenever they over there flipping for their life. I was like, just move your foot and put them back on their back. And they were like, Mom, they are not the same size as those beetles. They're not the same. I said, yes, they are. I said, every animal, every insect has an evolution, just like the dodo birds is a part of the fucking, what's the motherfucking things, pterodactyl family and all that shit, the bats and all that shit is part of it. It's just different decades, different times. The reason why, just like how we change, we don't grow our power. They ain't as big as they used to be. So I'll try to explain that to them so they learning. So elephant spirit. So again, your old ancient self is waking up. You're having this major spiritual awakening where it's going to causing you to have a major breakthrough. You are your masculine, okay? So it says, learn from your past. Learn from the past mistakes. Understanding what you did, why you did it, who you was with that led you to do this, and why you didn't listen, and so on. Understanding your past mistakes so it does not come, you don't have those same cycles over and over and over and over. You have the opportunity to take the control of the wheel and recognize your journey for what it really is. Forgive and heal, forget. You ain't gonna never forget anything, but you will forgive and you'll learn how to move forward, even if you gotta learn to love somebody from the distance, right? Is what I'm getting from this. So you got a earth. So okay, again, for the ones that's new, because we got 347 in the chat, 210. You are gonna start seeing these animals are inset over and over and over for the next week. And these are going to be certain animals and insects that are reflections of your masculines or any enemy that you has been around your circle. Because now you're going to start seeing them and hearing them speak to you in different coded symbols. Because I guess are representations of spirit animals or insects. Okay, so you got an elephant here. You got a scola beetle. You have turkey spirit. You have a bat, a beaver, koala, buffalo, and koi fish. So again, these could be mixtures of lovers, family members, and enemies is what they were just hearing. Okay. These are the signs of love. Somebody feeling not realizing the signs of love. Oh, that's a sign of synchronicity. Okay, Hustle and Motivate by Nipsey is playing in the background. Just was talking about Nipsey. This is from his Victory Lap album. Hustle and motivate. Best way for you to do it. It's going to get you the right things. And I don't mean hustling, selling drugs to your people like that, right? He's talking. Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about. If you was already doing that, he wants your ass to get out of that. See, he went from a drug dealer to owning business clothing stores and try to come up with recipes and books to help enlighten his people. He got his business suit on. So that's what I'm saying. So you can go from the hustling, keep your hustle mode still on, and turn that shit up a notch. Where it's going to feed the right people. Feed more people. Okay. Okay, so make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Again, hold on. I gotta turn the phone back on. So we got 366 in the chat. We got 232 likes. Fuck what they saying. Okay, so it says, didn't think you had the balls. So somebody didn't think that you had the balls to finish your purpose out, say the shit that you were meant to say, that other people won't say, do the shit that everybody else will not have the balls to do. They thought that you didn't have the motherfucking balls and you got all the kahunas. It says Coast Guard. Wow, I was just talking about the motherfucking ocean. Okay, so there's going to be some sightings on the motherfucking water is what I'm getting from this, because that's what I was fucking talking about. We don't know what's at the bottom of the ocean, but the Coast Guards and motherfuckers do, right? And I was talking about that shit, so something getting ready to happen. Just know that. It says, I told the karmic the truth about us. So I told the karmic the truth about us. It says, listen to Rasha. So yeah, some shit is about to go down. And somebody could be traveling over water. This ain't gonna be able to be, they're not gonna be able to stop this either. So they're gonna have fighting in the air and in the motherfucking water. Oh, these motherfuckers done bridge the pack with each other to fight in the water and in the at the same time. Oh shit, it's game time. Yeah, they ain't got no more time. Oh shit, time is running out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Sunday. Oh, bro. Yeah, some shit getting ready to happen that they can't hide no more. Too many people gonna see it. It's other divine masculine. It's different when they can flash one or two people. They ain't gonna be able to flash this many people. Whatever getting ready, it's getting ready to happen in sectors. It's like, oh, it's gonna be noticeable, bro. It says other divine masculine doesn't like how protective divine feminine is over Nunu. So your other masculines don't like how you're too protective over Nunu. It says failed the loyalty test. Okay, so failed to test the loyalty. So somebody failed to test the loyalty. It could be these motherfucking divine masculines that don't like you being protective over Nunu. So you got old masculines jealous of the new masculine. It says divine masculine watches your channel to get clues. So your masculine is watching your channel to get clues if you do have your own channel. It says can't get out of it. So somebody can't get. I told you they ain't gonna be able to get out of. They ain't gonna be able to cover this shit up. It's just to go down. Down. For real. It says karmic is hurting from truth of divine masculine, divine feminine's connection. So this karmic is upset because your masculine finally told her the truth about us, and now she realizing that your masculine truly loves you and you were really destined to be his wife and his divine feminine and not her. So yeah, that's a hard the pill to swallow. So your masculine could have told this karmic no. Somebody got a solid no. It says running circles around this person. So you've been running circles around this person, or your masculine been running circles around the karmic. It says, let me take you to dinner. So your masculine wants to take you to dinner. Somebody wants to take you to dinner. It says, we are not that serious. So he told the karmic that he is not that serious with her. There's a racist fake friend. So somebody has a racist fake friend. So pay attention to the names that come out of the basket. Let me take you to dinner. I don't know if you can trust anybody that's outside your color trying to take you to dinner. Probably will not be the right time to take this offer, because if they a racist fake friend, it could be some type of setup. Just know that. So it says, let me take you to dinner. So there's a racist fake friend, and then it says, let me take you to dinner. So your masculine could want to take you to dinner, or there could be somebody that be trying to take you to dinner. It says karmic got a reading on divine feminine, so she got extra clarity on top of what your masculine said. So now that's the reason why she pissed. It says stepping outside of your comfort zone. So you've been stepping outside of your comfort zone, or your masculine getting ready to step outside of his comfort zone. There could have been a Scorpio that could have been involved, or you could be a Scorpio. It says someone wants your attention. So there could be a Scorpio that wants your attention. It says 40 sex option. Wow, somebody was a $40 sex option. So it could be somebody that was a $40 sex option to your masculine that could want your attention. It says, I want to make love to you. So somebody wants to make love to you. It says, I feel horrible for lying to you. So somebody feels horrible for lying to you. It says lost. So somebody's realizing that they lost you and lost your magic. Your masculine. Somebody wants revenge. It says selling your photos on dark web. So somebody could have been selling your photos on the dark web. Is this person whoever wants revenge? They could be putting you down as a $40 sex option on the like you are selling porn and all this shit and trying to be a prostitute on the dark web. They finna get caught up. A Chevy Impala. Somebody could drive a Chevy Impala. It says he's on fire. So if somebody has a Chevy Impala and he's your masculine, he could be on fire, meaning he's like Alicia Keys says, she's on fire, he on fire too. He in his Phoenix Rising energy. Okay, so it says Nunu. So it looked like Nunu is on fire. Oh shit. So again, it said your old masculines, your other divine masculines is upset that divine feminine is so protective over Nunu. Nunu showing up and saying, fuck y'all, he's on fire. The old masculines could want to get revenge on Nunu because Nunu getting ready to come and sweep divine feminine off her feet. They failed the test of loyalty when it comes to you. They could have sold out for a $40 sex option. It says, why can't we just start over? So somebody wants to start over. So there's some rivalry energy here. It says, let's not talk about the exes. So your masculine saying, let's not talk about the exes. Nunu said he don't want to talk about the exes. And he the damn sure don't want to hear about your exes. Just let them know that they motherfucking lost. I'm hearing everything that this masculine over here fucking said. Oh, shit. Okay, I see you. I see you, Nunu. Somebody, family member over here going hard for they Nunu. Okay, lost. It says, I'm ashamed that I let my goddess go. So your masculines could be ashamed that they let you go. It says, giving you the key to my heart. So somebody's getting ready to give you the key to their heart. It says, you rather wait. So somebody rather waits. Neighbors by J. Cole is playing in the background. Okay. And then we have a boss hates, he lets you go. So there's a boss that hates that they let you go. It says riding around in the car with his new bitch. So somebody's been riding around in the car with his new bitch. Whoever got a Chevy Impala. It says never fully let you in, heart activation. So somebody never fully let you in, but they're having a heart activation. It says a tennis player. So there could be a tennis player that could be involved in something. A tennis player could have been a $40 sex option. It says relationship time length. There could be a tennis player, or there could be somebody that's trying to question the time that you and your masculine, when y'all first met and when y'all first hooked up and how long y'all was together before them. So somebody's questioning that. It says, not happy you're seceding. So somebody's not happy that you're seceding. It says military snitch. So there's a military Coast Guard that's getting ready to tell. So he getting ready to be a whistleblower. quicksand. The government finna fall down like quicksand is what I just heard. So they're ready to be a Coast Guard that's getting ready to be a military snitch. You could have a military snitch in your mix as well. It says a fire sign. You got Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius energy here. It says single, not in a relationship. So you're single, not in a relationship, or your masculine is single, not in the relationship, but he's getting ready to come snatch you up. It says someone's about to be a star. So somebody's getting ready to be a star. You and your masculine. It says someone hired a witch doctor to do long spells. So somebody had hired a witch doctor to do long spells. It says an auntie, your uncle married. So there's an auntie, your uncle married that possibly could have been doing spells and hired a witch doctor. Or she could have been a $40 sex option. It says spirits has your back. Or she could be a military snitch. But spirit has your back. So this is double confirmation for that koala. So whoever's koala energy, or whenever you see koala, you better pay the hell attention, they said. Because that's what that koala card was. My opportunity was knocking and I missed it. My opportunity was knocking and I missed it. So koala, it says what? Spirit has a plan. Spirit has your back. So that's double confirmation for whoever's watching this. You getting ready to be lucky as fuck. Somebody getting ready to be a star for real. It says, chose to lose myself in you. I choose to lose myself in you. So your masculine is saying that now. It says you caught on faster than they thought. So you caught on faster than they thought because you stayed in this dreamer energy. So that's the reason why you're getting ready to be a star. It says you're good luck to them. So you're good luck to them. You're good luck to the Coast Guards or whoever this military snitch is. And this and your masculine is what I'm hearing as well. So they upset that they couldn't get nothing past you. Spirit has always had a plan even when you felt that you was going down the wrong path, or too many people plotting on you and they always got Spirit always has a plan for anybody that's sitting here in this revenge energy. They gonna get put down. I don't have no time for the snakes, the phonies, Jeronies. We got 391 in the chat. We got 274 likes. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Did they say an auntie your uncle married? Yeah, I know who the military snitch is. Okay, so we got 398 in the chat. We got 281 likes. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select all. Okay. Betting on me is the right risk. So somebody could have betted on you and they took the right risk. Betting on you. Okay, is what I just heard. Okay, so first name. is Nisha, Lanita, Rosie, Ayana last name, Frazier, Oxchill, Dyer, D, Ortiz, Aldwin, Sweat, Evans, Euless, Terrence J. So his real name is Terrence Jenkins. Wishing Wells, Karma Comes Around. It says Jada Pickett Smith. Her real name is Jada Corinne Pickett Smith. Asher. Mayong. You Bounce Back. Diedric. Tillman. Griffin. Byron. Branch. Beverly. Mitz. Chase. Last night somebody took an L, but they getting ready to bounce back. So Chase, Knox, Matija, Lula, Aaron, could be a girl name or boy name, Doug, Shawnette, Jesse J, June could be a girl name or boy name, Denisha, Lou, Rameses the Great, Rameses the Second the Great, Gibson, Momi, Walita, Donnie Depp, his shit right here. You talking about that bitch was a motherfucking karmic. Bro. Him and Jada, his Jada Smith energy here. So between them and that girl right there, that Johnny Depp was married to. Woo! They fucking court thing is fucking hilarious. That should have had me laughing too. But the shit that you heard that she was doing, bro, man, I feel bad for that man. I would have whooped that bitch ass. I got somebody, as much money I got, I would have watched my wife take a ass whooping. I would have paid somebody to do it. I ain't even playing. So Tucker, it says Ruth Wilcox, Haddon, Carmen, damn it, why do I always stutter off on this fucking monogamy? I always say this name wrong. Monogamy. Cleopatra energy is here. Renee, Bibbs, Bernard, Felipe, Edwards, Sabra, so Sabra, Kelly could be a girl name or boy name, Goliath, so a lot of pharaoh giant energy here. Battles, so there is definitely battles going on, spiritual battles. Elisa, Valerie, Sharisa, Clinton, Cole came out in the last reading, so there's 2 Coles here. So I know just put 1 Cole up. All right, I'm gonna take this Cole as a boy name, so let's do that. Because there could be a boy name, so a name, first name. That's what we'll do. Cole first name, last name came out in the last reading. Scott. So there's a Scott. Okay. Irie Fletcher. Jack. So Jack. And then Gucci Man. And Gucci Man's real name is Roderick Delantic Davis. Rule number 1, listen to Rasha. Listen to Rasha. Someone wants your attention. It says, can't get out of it. It says, I'm ashamed that I let my goddess go. So if any of your masculine's names came out, they are ashamed. It says, selling your photos on the dark web. The Clintons are. It says, giving you the key to my heart. It says, a tennis player. It says, is it listen, let's not talk about the exes, excuse me. It says lost, they lost. That's all they need to know. It says, why can't we just start over? So they could be some exes that want to come back. Nunu could be wanting to start back over. It says karmic got a reading on divine feminine. It says your good luck to them. So your good luck to them. It says he's on fire. It says you caught on faster than they thought. It says they've been counting you out. But guess what? You taking names, counting your bullets, loading your clips, writing down names, checking them twice. The real ones been dying. The fake ones is too lit. You back on your shit. You catch on faster than what they thought. It says spirit has your back. It says choose to lose myself in you. It says auntie your uncle married. My uncle name came out. It says $40 sex option. It says someone hired a witch doctor to do long spells. It says someone's about to be a star. It says single, not in a relationship. It says a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Lilith, Sagittarius. It says not happy, you're seceding. So there could be a fire sign that's not happy that you're seceding. It says relationship time length. It says never fully let you in, heart activation. Failed the test of loyalty. It says Chevrolet Impala. It says riding around in the car with his new bitch. It says a boss hates that he let you go. It says you rather wait. It says military snitch. It says running circles around this person. It says revenge. So somebody trying to get revenge, but you running circles around this person. It says karmic is hurting from truth of divine masculine and divine feminine's connection. It says I told the karmic the truth about us. It says didn't think you had the balls. It says let me take you to dinner. It says a Coast Guard. So don't forget you got military snitches over here. Something could happen with a Coast Guard. It says stepping outside of your comfort zone. It says, I feel horrible for lying to you. It says, I want to make love to you. It says, Scorpio. It says, racist, fake friend. It says, we are not that serious. It says, no. It says, divine masculine watches your channel to get clues. And it says, the other divine masculines doesn't like how protective divine feminine is over Nunu. And I know which masculines do not like that shit from mine. And I'm going to go ahead and end this. We're ending this with 382 in the chat, 305 likes. Love y'all and y'all be safe.